or so not only do I tell some of the best jokes, I'm a great talent scout as well. I mean, you know, I'm sorry, you don't see loud and swing on America's Got Talent, do you? Just saying, just saying. Don't record that part though, or if you did, just delete what you think. Hi.
Hi, thank you for being an amazing angel, first I'd like to say.
Oh, thank you.
I would like to know what you enjoy most about your character.
No one worried that Loud and Swing is going to come out from behind stage and attack me. You know, I don't know. I love that. I mean, Cass is this amazing combination of incredibly powerful, incredibly wise in some respects. Like, he's been around for thousands of years. He knows so much, and he understands, I think, he understands like nuances about the fabric of the universe in ways that most of the characters on the show don't. And yet, he is truly and deeply dim-witted. And I love the oxymoronic combination of those two facets of his character. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Misha.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Faces.
So a couple of days ago you posted a video where you're in a designer jacket, like a really expensive one.
I did not.
You did?
Nope.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
Well, my question is why you were in that jacket.
Well, I wasn't, so.
It's a really eye-catching jacket. That's all I have.
I was not supposed to post that, so I did not post it. So I don't know what you're talking about. I assume that's been deleted.
No?
Well, will be. I get my phone back.
It's a little
You're not at my phone all day, that's not a good thing. If I look super panicked for the rest of the panel, you'll know why. What did you think? I mean, if I had posted that, what would you think of it? Dashing?
What, were you wearing the matching pants or were they regular pants?
I wasn't wearing any pants. I'll actually tell you, I was wearing, I'll tell you this, I was wearing extremely expensive pants. The most expensive pants I've ever put on my body. And I was horsing around almost immediately after putting the pants on. And I did something like this, and kind of like a weird, like, joke wrestle move. And they ripped from here all the way down, like, all the way down. I was like, oh, whoops. So that was super good. I don't know where to go with this. Yes. You'll find out, though. You will find out.
Thank you.
I don't know how to delete things with my mind, unfortunately. Why is it all wet?
Assume that's it. Was that just
I post a lot of shit.
No, that's 4 days ago.
Oh, but it's me saying something nice to people.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. But that's just Photoshop. That's not real. I'm taking the Trump approach here. I'm just telling you a lie and hoping that you'll believe it. That's not really me. That's all CGI.
Fake news.
Fake news. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Great. Super.
Um,
Okay, next question.
My favorite thing to do with my parents is cooking. Like, what's their favorite thing to do with your kids?
What do you guys cook?
We like making pancakes and waffles.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I like making pancakes and waffles. Here's my problem with pancakes and waffles. I try not to eat something that's basically cake for breakfast, which is what pancakes and waffles are, if we're being honest with ourselves. Like, yeah, sure, it comes out of a can, it looks like pancake. And then what do? You soak it in syrup until it's like this sweet, it's basically like eating icing. And so I try not to eat that kind of stuff because when you're, in your late 20s, your body doesn't metabolize in the same way they used to, so you can't really afford to eat like that. But my children love waffles and they love pancakes, and so I feel like, oh, they love it, I'll just do it. And then when I do that, I eat a waffle too, every time. So I have this that's push and pull with pancakes and waffles and my children. And usually the pancakes and waffles win.
Some do say waffles are pancakes and fabs.
This guy's on fire. That really helps me rationalize a lot of waffles. Yesterday morning we had waffles, and I got up early and I made the batter. And I'm the cook in the house, so my wife is not the cook. She's never really cooked, and because I like to cook, she feels self-conscious about cooking, and I'm also like a judgmental prick, so she feels self-conscious about cooking, and so she really doesn't do it very much. And when she does, she's always afraid that she's going to screw something up, and then that makes her screw something up. So anyway, I went for a run early, but I made the waffle batter. I turned on the waffle iron, and I cleaned off the old oil and butter on it, and I set a little can of compressed coconut oil spray next to it. I just laid it all out so you couldn't screw it up. And then I came back and I opened the front door for my run, and the smell of waffles greeted me. And then just as I got into the kitchen, the little bell dinged saying that the waffles are ready. And then I tried to open it, and of course the waffles are just completely cemented onto both sides of the waffle iron, and it peeled apart, and it was just like this gaping maw of nastiness. And I was like, oh, what happened? Did you not put the coconut spray? And she's like, no, I thought you already put it there. That's why it was there, you had already put it on. And the kids picked up on Vicky being so disappointed that she'd screwed up the waffles that they were like, no, I love it that way. That's how I prefer it that way. It was the sweetest thing. So sweet. They're getting to the age now, my kids are getting to the age where they're becoming really sweet. My daughter has always been sort of pretty sickeningly saccharine, but my son went through a phase where it was like, oh, is he gonna, accidentally kill somebody? But he's getting so sweet now. Today is, let me see if I can tell the story and not tear up. Today is my son's birthday. He turned 7 today. Yes, surviving 7 years. And I felt very bad about the fact, because this is the first year he's really gotten excited about it, and he's been asking about, can I have a birthday party? And I felt really bad about the fact that I wasn't going to be there for his birthday. So I went kind of all in on doing a birthday party for him last weekend. And what he wanted to do for his birthday, we had discovered in our, this is a long story, guys, I'm sorry, I hope you're comfortable. We discovered in our house that there had been pirates. At some point, we had an old house, about 100 years old, we discovered that at some point in the attic there were pirates that hid treasure, real diamonds. Probably, we estimated from what we found, more than $20 million worth of diamonds.
Wow.
Giant diamonds, about as big as maybe a golf ball. Made out of something that looks remarkably like plastic, but they're actually diamonds. And so this has been a source of tremendous excitement, except for the children, the door to the attic is in their bedroom, and now they're afraid of their own bedroom. And can't go to sleep because they think that there are pirates still there. So now I have this whole mythology about, oh no, for sure, there's no pirates have actually set foot in North America in the last 75 years. And then we went into the other part of the attic, which is off of my bedroom, and we found this note. And the note was from a guy named Sir Ian Drake. And Sir Ian Drake was not a pirate. And he also hid some treasure. So there was this lot of excitement about treasure going on. And so Wes wanted to do a treasure hunt for his birthday. And what the note had said, I've hidden treasure all over this bay. We live on Bellingham Bay in Washington. And I just thought, like, all right, that opens up a lot of opportunities for down the road we can deal with finding stuff that I can't figure out where to hide right now. Anyway, on his birthday, he wanted to go on a bike ride around the bay with all of his friends on a treasure hunt. And so we went on a bike ride. We found, amazingly, we found all kinds of clues. I was on the train talking to Vicky about like planning the birthday party. I got really into it, and I was like, oh, you know what you need to know? You can say, I was on the phone in the train, talking kind of loudly on my headset. We can have, like, we can say, there's a message hidden in the third branch of the little sapling in the front yard, and then the kids will have to figure out, wait a minute, that sapling is now a giant tree because this was 100 years ago. And this woman turned around in her seat, she just went. And this 70-year-old woman just glared at me, and I was like, oh my God, I'm that asshole who's like talking so loud on his cell phone.